Hello Taurus and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're gonna take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of March in the areas of money, career and finance. As usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. First we're gonna start with your spirit animal oracle card, which for you the dove spirit came out, which is all about being in peace. So you need to kind of focus on peace right now. This can be that some of you need to be kind of peaceful in terms of whatever is happening in your life. You need to create peace in your soul, or you need to create peace if you're kind of getting into a conflicting situation. You need to kind of focus on peace, because that's kind of will lead you to your higher good. But let's see what our tarot is telling us. In the center of your reading you do have the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is all about some kind of a news, financial news, a positive news that brings you some kind of a new offer. This can be any kind of news related to finances. It can be a job offer, it can be a contract, it can be a business offer, investment offer, anything that kind of you need to hold on to it with both hands. That's kind of the message of the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles can be also that some of you might be learning something new or studying. Page of Pentacles is very great at school, and he's kind of like the student that is a very quick learner. So some of you might be learning something this period of time. In the first space, in the past, you do have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is the card of balance, financial balance. Definitely can be an indication of an offer, because this card is all about somebody in a powerful position is coming to help you and offer you something. It can be somebody like a leader. It can be even the universe bringing some luck for you, or anybody who has a position to help you, to introduce you to somebody, connect you with anybody. But this can be also a card of increase in finances. It can be a bonus, it can be pretty much any kind of increase. It's a great card if you are having your own business and you're trying to get investors, or you're asking for some kind of a financial help. Maybe you're trying to apply for a loan. This is a definite indication that you're gonna get that loan, that financial help that you've been asking for. The next card we have here is the Judgment card. Judgment is the card of big decisions, big revelations. Some of you are following your true calling. Some of you are liberating yourself from a situation. Some of you are kind of feeling reborn as well with the Judgment. Judgment can be also, as I said, a big decision that's impacting your life. If you're going through some kind of a legal process, Judgment can indicate that you're going to get whatever you deserve. This is a very karmic card from that perspective. Judgment can signify also that maybe at a work or some kind of a business field, you're judging yourself too harsh, or you're judging each other too harsh with people. It can be also a sign for some of you when you're kind of watched, you're evaluated. Some of you might be going through some kind of a evaluation, and this is kind of like an indication, because they have some kind of an opportunity for you. So make sure that you pay attention to continue to do a great job. Now the next card you have here is the World 21. You have also here 21, and you're definitely moving forward because you have the Judgment, and after the Judgment comes the World. The World is all about finishing a cycle, ending a cycle and starting a brand new one. This is kind of like that cycle when you learned all of your lessons, you learned a lot. Somehow learning seems to be very important in this reading, and you are when you look back to this cycle, you're very proud. You achieved everything you wanted. This is kind of like that success card when you've been very successful and you're achieving everything that you wanted. World can be also travel. Some of you might be traveling or might have been traveling in the past. But let's continue. The next card you have here is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is all about success. Like, this is a very energetic knight. It can be obviously some kind of an action. It can be also a person or your energy. This is somebody who is there to get things done. He's very action oriented, fast moving, very passionate, very positive, likes the new things, the new adventures. And you know, this is, if you on a money, career, finance perspective, Knight of Wands is somebody who's very successful. So if you're looking for a job, you're starting to work on your own business, this is the card that's telling us that you're going to be way more successful than you think. So great energy to have in your reading. You also have the Nine of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is all about being exhausted. This is the card of the wounded soldier. So you've been through a lot. It's been not easy. It's been quite difficult for you to get here where you are. And you're kind of wondering, is it worth continuing? Is it worth keep fighting for whatever you're trying to achieve? And because you're pretty much ready to give it up. When the Nine of Wands comes up, the message is keep going, keep pushing through, because you're very close to achieving your goal. You're very close to achieving your target. It's practically in your sight. You can smell it, you can feel it. Just keep pushing forward. Now let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, because that's an indication that the reading helped you. And you can also help me to grow the channel to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a push of a button, so I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons, those thumbs ups. And if you have any comments, if you're willing to share what you've been going through and how this reading is resonating with the reality, I'm very happy to read it. So the next card we have here is the Tower. So the Tower is indicating a big change, a big transformation, something that comes in very suddenly and it shakes your whole world. It turns your world upside down. Now this can be a card of restructuring. So some organizations are going through restructuring and they need to kind of see how can they change the efficiency of their operations. So maybe the organization you are in is going through something like that, because this is the Tower. Tower is a big sudden change that comes out of the blue. The Tower is, again, it can be associated with job loss. It can be associated with loss of a business. Generally, the message behind the Tower is that the Tower is indication of a situation where you haven't been able to get out of this situation. Some of you might have stayed in a business, in a job for way too long. You kind of know that you should have moved on, and the universe is coming in, stepping in to lift you out of this situation, to free you. Because the Tower has this very free, makes you free from all the burdens that you had in the past. And you also have the Judgment with this reborn energy as well. So I think some of you are gonna feel very liberated, but make sure you kind of at peace in terms of whatever is happening. Tower can be also about changing the way you think and to kind of build things up from the ground up. The next card we have here is the Ace of Cups, which I love this in this reading, because Ace of Cups is this beautiful new chapter in your life, this new beginning when things are opening up for you. Things are starting from a money, career, finance perspective. This can be some very creative energy. It can be a new job. It can be a new project, a new business. an opportunity that makes you very happy. This card is all about happiness. This is kind of the best way to describe this Ace of Cups is when you're so happy that you don't know whether you should laugh or cry from the joy you feel. So, but you also have here the Three of Swords. So Three of Swords is indicating that whatever this restructuring, job loss, something that you've been kind of going through is impacting you very painfully. Right, this Three of Swords is this heartache that you go through, but you know, as you can see on this card, those pains, those scars can be mended, and the darkness on the card is always indicating that it's not here forever. You're gonna be able to recover from this, and you're gonna be able to reborn from it and feel very liberated. And at the bottom of the deck, you do have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is some kind of an opportunity that's being presented to you, but you might not be super excited about. So whenever this card comes up, you need to be open for these opportunities that come to you, because those are presented to you by the universe. Very important with the Four of Cups that some of you might be too dreamy, or some of you might be focusing on what if my job would be this, what if, as opposed to really focusing on the value that you're getting out of it. So try to focus on the value of any kind of offer that's kind of presented to you, because in the center of your reading you do have the Page of Pentacles, which is all about some kind of an offer, some kind of a good financial news, which eventually will make you very happy with the Ace of Cups energy. So that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.